We are here in Atlanta getting set to go green. James Bowles on the pole, Hugo Jones on the outside row. Green flag wave for chase race number 2. James Bowles with an amazing start right there to the race. Jake Jefferson in the 41 is going to fall in line right behind him there. James Bowles' last win came out at Road Atlanta, as he's looking to lock himself into the round of 12. No drivers locked into the round of 12 yet after Chicagoland, where a non-chaser won. That was Jacob Long. This race weekend, we want to welcome back the 5 of Ramian Fisher. There he is. Fisher returns since Daytona. This is the home track for him. Dylan Young was the driver filling in for Fisher, as Fisher now steps back in the car here. We make our way back up front. Last week was a pretty chaotic week for chasers, as Jacob Long pulling off the upset there. James Bowles looking to lock himself into the round. Jay Jefferson in the 41, who ended up missing the chase this season, has yet to score a win. Been really surprising, actually. Then they're 4 wide in the middle of the pack there. Right down into the corners. The outside line is the way to go. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who's Juan Watkins then to make the chase. He runs third all over the back bumper of the 41. Battle right here. There's Marcus Yepez, who after Chicagoland was deducted of 15 points after wrecking the 37. Abdullah, who's going to miss the rest of the season due to a concussion. So 43 trying to redeem themselves with a win here. As for the lead 3 battle, here comes Fitzwater Sr. down to the inside, as not going to be able to make it stick there. Jay Jefferson in the 41, as he shoots out, and he's going to come around the lead lap number 5 here. Team qualified really well here. Fitzwater Sr. battling side by side with his fellow chase competitor, James Bowles, right there. James Bowles had a big crash out at Chicagoland, as this car went up into the air, nearly into the catch fence. Just Eli Bright in the 88. Let's look for the spring winner here at Chicagoland, Max Anderson. If you can find where he's at. There he is. He dominated this race early on in the spring. Right now, currently runs in the 24th position. The chaser. So compared to last week, it's a pretty clean race so far. Battle for the lead. Fitzwater Sr. goes underneath Jay Jefferson. Fitzwater now to the lead here in Atlanta. Fitzwater will be driving the same car for next season, 34, for Wilson Security, I believe. Jefferson also returning along with Bowles. James Bowles in search of his 2nd championship, as he now goes try to go underneath the 41 here. Diego Yepez back here. Whoa, Eli Bright getting into the 14 right there. That's a big bump by Bright. Eli Bright, who ended up missing the chase, won the first race after the final chase spot was filled, which was Michigan, with a bittersweet win for those guys. But they've been really consistent since then. Finally found the speed they were looking for. There goes Jeff Bright. Hasn't been having the season he's looking for, hoping for redemption next season. As, oh, you know what I'm doing. Oh, car on pit road, that's the 18. So there he goes, the 18 right there. Philip Goldberg, one of the chasers, on scheduled pit stops for the 18. Right now, Fitzwater Sr. trying to hold off James Bowles, Jake Jefferson, and Tony Green. Fitzwater will be starting his own team next year, Fitzwater Australia Racing. As they're coming from again, that's the 18 right there. He is a lap down, I believe. Yes, he is. Derek Hamlin of 27, one of the chasers, currently runs 39th. Look like they're way off pace. Another chaser, Andy Strickland in the 19, and Nick Smith is back here for some reason. Looks like there's a bit of damage, a bit of hood damage on that 22. Not sure what happened. As I think pit stops are being made. Yes, they are. The pit stops, green flag pit stops are underway here in Atlanta. The leaders are in. James Bowles is the first to bring those leaders on the pit road here. We go through the field here. Tony Green was scored as the leader last time by us. He's going to come in for his first round of pit stops now. Marcus Ypez in the 43, he's going to stay out. He's going to lead at the line. Going to keep an eye on pit road here. There's the 48 and others. As James Bowles is out first, Fitzwater, Gustavo Arocha, Jefferson, William Brock, and others. $15 with damage, King Hart that is. So we're gonna go to the 48 of James Bowles. There he is. They said they're gonna loosen up or tighten up the car just a little bit on that 48 machine. Hopefully it can be a little better for them and make it stick here as they enter the corner. There's a 4, so it's going to be James Bowles out front. 48 team was really good at the start of the year, but then after winning Road Atlanta, they really kind of fell off the pace. They'll be moving to Horizon Incorporation next season. The first time James Bowles is not going to be in the number 48 ever since he stepped into the number 48 in season 3, I believe. Has accomplished many things with that 48 team. Next season will be Jay Jefferson to step in the 48. Marcus Ypez is still shown as the leader. Where's the 43? There's a 43 right there. Yeah, you see the outside line is definitely the way to go here at Atlanta. So James Bowles is going to have a 1-second lead over Gustavo Rocha and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. James Bowles coming up on lap car. Dylan Ebrahimian, another chaser. Shows just how fast the 48 is. They definitely made the right adjustments on that car. They even made the middle line work right there. James Bowles trying to check out. Let's see. It's 1.9, now he's 2.09 seconds, so he's definitely pulling the gap on Gustavo Rocha here. We're about at the halfway mark now. Nick Smith, not sure what's going on with that team, but they are running really horrible right now. They do not, I think it's because of the damage. They have hood damage for some reason, maybe due to a checking up issue or something. Someone in front of them checked up and then ran into the back of him. Andy Strickland is also back here. Greg Hamill. Damian Fisher, his first race back here at his home track, was the spotter for Dylan Young while he was out. And Dylan Young in his last race last week at Chicagoland finished second. So Dylan Young accomplished so much in so little time. Really looking forward to that young man performs in the national division next season. Joe Jefferson, he had a really good run out at Chicagoland, finished 4th, I think. Currently inside the top 20 battling Hugo Jones. 25, Ryan Butcher. The only dodge in the chase. As a Ford Saco, your Brickyard 400 winner. Currently runs in 16th. So, forgot to mention last race, but points will be calculated only for the chasers for these, for now until Homestead. So, points are a big thing here. Only chasers will receive points. And Brock having a really good run inside the top 10 right now. Jefferson fell back to 8th. The spring winner here, Max Anderson currently runs 9th. Eli Bright running 10th, battling with James Stabilito. To make our way back up to the front. 2.5 second lead James Bowles has over the one car. Still at least one more pit stops left to be made. Dylan Ebrahimian trying to get by the 48 for his lap back, but James Bowles is looking really fast right now. And as he runs, the 21, the 21 will receive only 1 point if he was to finish that way towards the chase. James Bowles currently has led the most so far today. He is on top of the all-time wins list with 16 wins. He's looking to extend that lead over Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who has, I believe, 9. James Bowles looking for a career win number 17 here in Atlanta. As I mentioned before, that team has kind of fell off the pace. Can't even remember the last time. Actually, never mind. It was the 88 winning out of Michigan. That was the last time that team won a race. But James Bowles' main focus has solely been on the chase here. Last season, he was eliminated in the first round. A win here today will guarantee him a spot in the second round here as he battles side by side with the lap car. As the 4 of Tony Green has now taken over the second position from the 1 of Gustavo Rocha. Rocha is going to have to fight for that position back because, like I said, points are being calculated. And here comes a 1 now into his pit stall. Or on the pit road. Gustavo Rocha is going to be the first of the leaders. So we're going to keep an eye on pit lane here. It's been a caution-free race so far. 15 of King Hardy's on pit road along with Nick Smith. Right side tires for the 1 of Gustavo Rocha. Are they going to take 4? No, only right side tires for the 1 Gustavo Rocha. Here comes James Bowles now leading everyone else down pit road. Tony Green, Fitzwater Sr., and William Brock. They're also down pit road here. Gonna keep an eye on James Bowles, see where he comes out. Nick Smith, he's he's done with this round of pit stop. This should be the final pit stop of the day. As there goes James Bowles as he's out. Max Anderson also out, as I believe they took 2 tires, so Anderson is now probably gonna cycle into second. Tony Green most likely cycles to third, and Fitzwater 4th. There goes the 1. We'll see what happens here. And there goes James Bowles. I don't think the 1's gonna catch him. Anderson might be. Oh no, I think he's a lap down. I think. We'll have to see when they cross the line to see where they line up. So that time at the line. See here, still no update yet. Yeah, I believe Max Anderson might just be second. Anderson trying to be the first driver to sweep Atlanta here. Last time we had any kind of sweep was Nick Smith winning both the National and Cup race at Las Vegas last season. As Anderson, they've made some big adjustments, it seems, to the cars. Here comes the 2, Max Anderson to the inside. Anderson's 4th that time by. James Bowles 3rd, so those will be the guys battling for the lead. The 42 is shown as the leader as they're going to go here. So this will be the battle for the win. Anderson versus Bowles. Anderson looking for win number 4 of the season. Bo's looking for win number 2. Anderson able to clear the 48. 5 laps to go at the line. Max Anderson, your new leader after pit stops. So whatever they did, whatever their strategy was, it sure as hell is working right now. But they were just right outside the top 10, or right inside the top 10, I believe, and it's now leading. James Bowles going to have to try to hunt him back down. James Sabitado currently runs 3rd, Orocha 4th, and Tony Green 5th, followed by Jeff Bright. And Marcus Yepes, he's now in the top 10. He battles with Ryan Butcher. Butcher 7th that time by. Fitzwater Sr. fell to 9th. Pit stops seem to have had a major effect on these guys. William Brock right outside the top 10, battling with Jake Jefferson. Max Anderson trying to pull away. Who won Darlington earlier this season, who won this race earlier this season, and he also won Vancouver. 4 to go at the line for Max Anderson. Flying Racing has been so dominant this season, has won more than any other team, and is proving why today. Three laps to go as he gets by the lap car without a problem there. Before we get to the end of this race, I want to make a call out to the new guys here. Let's see if we can find them. One of them being the 83 of Andy Fell, making his first, or not his first start, but is filling in for Connor Hurley. Then the 37 of Cody Goforth making his first start here, currently running in the top 20. But it's 2 laps to go here at Atlanta. James Bowles doesn't look like he can catch that 2. As the 38 is actually battling the 2 back for his lap here. But out of turn 4, Max Anderson is going to sweep Atlanta. It's checker flag. It's Max Anderson who wins it here in Atlanta and locks himself into the round of 12. Max Anderson wins Atlanta once again, scoring win number 4 on the season and a berth in the round of 12. Congratulations to the 2 right there. Max Anderson. James Bowles coming so close as he finishes 2nd, but it shows that that 48 team still has some speed left in them, or left in them. James Sabitado, another great performance by him as he finishes 3rd. Gustavo Rocha finishes 4th. Tony Green 5th. Jeff Bright 6th. Fitzwater Sr. 7th. Ryan Butcher 8th. Marcus Yepes 9th. And Carter Friesen running out your top 10. Cody Goforth finishes 21st in his first start. Great job for them. Shane Fisher returning. He finishes 20th. Every driver finished this race. No one wrecked out. So, the only driver safe to move on into the next round is Max Anderson with his win today. As we go to Dover next week, Pacers have one more shot to lock themselves into the next round. So, thank you guys for watching. The next race at Dover will be an elimination race. Congratulations once again to Max Anderson on scoring his 6th career win. Get you down to victory lane. Oh, wait. Gotta export. Here we go. Get you down to victory lane.
Awesome job on pit road. Awesome drivers. Good job. job with Hampton with his pitch strategy here. We got it done! We got it done! Nice work, guys. Wow! Dominant effort. Dominant effort. Awesome job, Joey. Oh, yeah! Woo! Burn it down, son! He's going to the ground. Ah! No limits, baby!